Yo, what's going on? It is DJ MOJOE. I am here with another video on YouTube. I am trying something different, and I just want to share with you a recent wedding that I've DJ'd at the Grand Tradition Estate in Fallbrook, California. And this is for the wedding of Kim and Kevin. Now, if you've seen my previous YouTube videos, I take some footage and I do some really fancy editing. Well, thanks to my video editor. But today I'm going to keep things raw and simple. I've actually am very active on social media, in particular Instagram, and I've actually created an Instagram story covering some of the wedding highlights from this wedding day. And I was able to extract that video onto my phone and upload it here for you guys. And I'll be walking with you through the highlights from their wedding through this video that I'm going to display here. So everything that you see here was already uploaded on my Instagram, and as you already know, Instagram stories only last for 24 hours. So I'm putting up here, I'm creating this video for you guys, for the people on my YouTube channel, so that way you guys can see more about what happens behind the scenes. Now, this video is going to be intended for any of the wedding couples who are planning on getting married at the Grand Tradition Estate. And you get to see more about the behind the scenes and possibly get some ideas of what you can possibly do for your wedding. So what I'm going to do right now is go over through this video. It's about 4 minutes long, but what will happen is I'll give you some context as we go through. I'll play and pause the video so that way you have a better understanding of what you see on screen. And by the way, if this is your first time here to my YouTube channel, welcome. I'm a professional DJ down here in Southern California, specializing in weddings and private events. And I'd like to share with you what goes behind the scenes, what we do as DJs. So I hope this video has been helpful. And yeah, anyways, with that, let's begin. So here we are. This is the wedding of Kim and Kevin, October 16th. This was a Sunday wedding. And as you can see down here, I have the location, Grand Tradition Estate, and I listed all the vendors out here. What you see back here is this beautiful setup, and this happened inside the Beverly Mansion right over here. And there's different areas where you can have your reception at the Grand Tradition. The other one is the Arbor Terrace, which is more of a tent setting, but here it's more of a ballroom setting. And they hired this really great company down in Southern California called Finishing Touch Weddings, and they were able to do this, the white staging, the drapery, and I believe the white dance floor as well. And as you can see right here on the right side on the white dance floor, they actually have a custom graphic decal that says their names and the date, which was really nice. It really transformed this area to make it less more of a ballroom, but more just more of an elegant affair. So that was really nice. And that's the sweetheart table up on the stage. And we have the flower arrangements right there, the cake on the left side. And for the DJ, I'm on the right side, which I'll share with you more as we go through this video. This is the first clip that I'll play right now. And there isn't any music because during the extraction from YouTube, it won't allow you to export the music. This is the wedding party processional. So they were all lined up inside the Beverly Mansion, and what's really amazing about the staff here is like the staff here at the venue, since there's a big venue, they all have like walkie-talkies, so they were able to communicate the timing of the cues of when they should let the wedding party go, which is really nice. So the ceremony is on the right side. You can't see it right here, but you will see it in a bit. But the people who are sitting down for the ceremony, they're able to see all of the wedding party walk through this way. And it's a long walkway from the steps to here. And I was tucked away to the side, so that way I'm not in the photographers or videographers shots. But as you can see here with the wedding party, it's a very dramatic entrance, long way. So just mind you, if you do get married by the gazebo, which is one location where you can get married, just be mindful that you would have to walk through here. For the bride, you'll see what they've done, which was really nice. But this is the one side, which is the gazebo, and back here, you can't see it right now, but behind this hedge is another ceremony location by the waterfall. And then behind that to the left is the Orchid Bar, which where they had the cocktail hour area. So this is the area where they do the ceremony. As you can see here on the right is the pond. So that's just, it's a really nice scenery, very green and very well maintained. I was very impressed. Like, it's really tucked away in Fallbrook, but they really maintain a really beautiful property here. Okay, so this is pretty epic. So I found out that this was an extra add-on that the couple added. As you can see, this is the bride. This is a horse and carriage. This is an upgrade option with the venue. And basically the bride's entrance, instead of walking through the same path as you saw earlier, we had the bride go along this long path that goes all the way around. And it really makes it more of a dramatic entrance for the bride. And not only it makes it dramatic, but she also enjoys the view as the horse and carriage goes around the venue, which makes great shots for photos and videos, and definitely something to remember. So that's that. I can't recall how much it costs, but it's definitely worth something to look into. So that way the bride doesn't have to walk all the way down through the same pathway, but it's a different path, and it definitely got some great reactions from the crowd. Look how pretty that is. And the sun was heading down. By the way, this is October during fall, so the weather is just perfect during this time. This is the ceremony. They went all the way around and went through this way. That's the audience right there. So what's really great about this, which I'll explain in a bit, is that the DJ doesn't have to set up any of the sound. They have their own audio guys, the AV people. So they were in charge of the microphones, the sound. So I don't have to worry about any of that, or the music cue. So it's all the venue that had to take care of that. And there's two guys, one gentleman who walked in front and the driver himself, just managing the horses. And this is the entrance, and then they're going to use the horses again at the end of the ceremony. So the horses went this way, parked the horses here, and then the ceremony is happening in front of them. So check this out. This is, like I mentioned earlier, this is the gazebo that I was referring to you about. And there's a pond behind them, lots of green, some trees. It's a very nice scenery, and it's a very more classy and elegant feel. And they did a great job with the flower arrangements. It just looks pretty overall. And this is the couple right here, Kim and Kevin. And that's their officiant, their best friend, Will, and he did an amazing job as the officiant.
Honor and my joy to introduce to you for the very first time, Kevin and Kimberly, husband and wife.
So here are the horses again, coming around to pick the newlyweds up. So what's going to happen is that they pick them up and they're going around, but this time the other way around. So for the entrance, they went clockwise, and now they're going to exit and go counterclockwise around the venue. All right, so here we are. This is the main reception site inside the Beverly Mansion. At this time, we were inviting guests in. Very nice setup with the party pillars that I brought with me, and you'll see in a bit. I use 4 speakers. I use my Evox 8 speakers for the dance floor, and then my 2 RCF HD10 speakers that go to the sides. Because it's more of a rectangular shaped, and although my RCF Evox 8 speakers had a wide horizontal coverage, I knew like there were some dead spots in the sides of the room which I filled with speakers. So that way, everywhere where people go from left to right, as they go or move around the venue space, it just sounds clear and good. And it's very important, especially when I do give the announcements or any instructions to the guests, or just help setting the vibe during dinner or dancing. Like, it just sounds full and the sound is well balanced. So that's what I did. So I did wired Evox 8 speakers right here, and then my wireless speakers on the sides. And I was add a really nice touch, adding the party pillars to match with the white, and I have my white moving heads, which creates a vibe as guests walk in. The white dance floor is really nice. It covered this whole middle space. It just raises the elegant feel that they were trying to go for. And as you can see right here, we have the decal that shows their names and the wedding date. So here, this is stage. They have some twinkle lights, really beautiful flowers right here. And by the way, shout out to Ivory and Lace Creative for helping Kim and Kevin out plan their wedding day. And it all came out so perfectly. There's the steps right here on the right side. They didn't have on the left. So people or whoever wants to go on stage, they would have to enter from the right side. Unfortunately, we did originally plan for some sparklers, but the venue does not allow any sparklers. So originally we're planning on placing them there, but we didn't have any sparklers that evening. That's a sweetheart table, real candles, okay? Real candles up in front, and just really nice drape that goes not on the side, but also on top as well. And that was all by Finishing Touch Weddings, which I listed down here. All right, this is my setup. I'm using the Toadmatic booth, and as you can see, we have an image of the couple in front taken from their engagement photos. Right over here, shout out to the photographer Carissa Magno who took this, and I asked the couple what visuals do they want me to display on my screen, and they just chose this picture. I mean, my couples have different options whether they want different slideshow pictures, which they can send me and I can create this slideshow for them, but in this case they just want this one picture, and it turned out really beautiful. So I had it up there, and I have my DJ MOJOE logo on my computer. Check out that picture. That's a great shot. Very clean. So shout out to Carissa Magno. Those are my party pillars, and later they change colors. I have an uplight in the bottom, and the Evox 8 speaker next to it. So this is the parent dances right here. So this is before. So usually for parent dances, sometimes it's like the father-daughter first, and then the mother and son. But in this case, they wanted to do both at the same time. Look how pretty that looks like. So behind the drape, by the way, there's a bar. If they didn't have the sweetheart table this way, this place would be open, so guests can go in and out to the bar. Otherwise, on the right side is where people go to the main hallway and make a left, and that's where they can access the bar. But otherwise, it really covers up the regular wall from the venue, and just makes this more of a beautiful backdrop for photos. And this is my view looking that way, and we had them, and I put this here before because what you're about to see is what we did after. So what happened here was maybe like 30 or 45 seconds into the song, I'll Be There by Mariah Carey. They wanted me to invite everyone to the dance floor, and we filled it up, and everyone was so happy for them. And they form a circle around. They first like put their arms around the person's shoulder next to them, and then they decided to do like a little snake around the bride and groom. It was a really nice effect. I have more videos, but this is the best clip that I picked out to post on my Instagram story. But it's such a great effect, and and being the microphone just to guide them through this, so to continue or hype them up a little bit, it was perfect, and people really felt the love and the emotion that they shared. All right, so according to our plan, is that after that moment, So that's how we got people to the dance floor. And then right after is when we opened up the dance floor. The first song that I started off with Shots by LMFAO, and that was the couple's choice. And then I played some like really upbeat music based from the music selections they've given me. They really wanted some upbeat music and just something fun. And usually between like the 124 BPM to like the 130 BPM, which got everyone excited. We passed out the foam sticks and the groomsmen and created these bandanas on their heads. It was really fun. Yeah, that was me. All right, so this is really cool. So according to the playlist, they had this one song, Squid Game, and this was a surprise for them. I actually had an LED mask, and I was able to upload a graphic to the mask. And then when I played a Squid Game song, I put this mask on and wore the mask. It was pretty awesome. So I don't do this all the time. It really depends on the situation and the couple, but they really love EDM, and that's what I did. And people got some great. I got some great reactions from that. DJing another EDM type of wedding, using the mask again. And when I play the Squid Game song, we got the triangle graphic attached or uploaded to the app. I'm sending it to the mask right now. And I'll be wearing this mask when I play the Squid Game song. So we continued dancing. We had about an hour and a half dance set, and mostly upbeat music, some EDM, and I mean nothing but good vibes really. And towards the end of the night, we had two things that went down. We had the last dance, and then we also had like a grand exit for them. So the last dance was One More Time by Daft Punk, and then for the grand exit, we had them form two lines on the dance floor, and then I played A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. So this was great. We lined them up, had the glow sticks, and live happily ever after. All right, and that is it. I have some more Instagram stories, but from a different event. But that was it for Kim and Kevin. Hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough of the event night. But overall, it was a great time. They had a blast. And now, which is October 18th, 2 days after the wedding day, they're actually now in their honeymoon in Bora Bora. So that was really fun. But I worked with a great team of vendors. Thank you, Amanda from Ivory and Liz Creative for having me. And thank you, Kim and Kevin. It's been a pleasure being your DJ. Yeah, this was really fun. Great. Grand Tradition is an awesome venue. Just wait till you see the waterfall at the ceremony. So just know you have different options on where you can have your ceremony and reception. And you can really customize how you want your wedding to be, which is really cool. And yeah, just know that you can't have any sparklers. Dance lights was pretty cool. They already provide the uplights. So I provided extra uplights for the bar area and for my setup just to change colors to my music. But other than that, it was great. This is such a beautiful wedding, and yeah, everyone had a great time. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I may do more videos like this just to keep it easy on my end, so I can push out more content for you guys. Let me know your thoughts. So drop it down in the comment section down below. And if there's anything else that you would want to see in future videos or anything else you would want me to cover, please let me know. And for those couples who are possibly interested in hiring me as their DJ, check out my website, www.djmojoe.com. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you again next time in another one of my videos. I'm DJ MOJOE, saving the city one party at a time, signing out.